Good day. The British cycling team in 2003 was in a proper mess. They had only one gold medal in the Olympics, and no British cyclist had ever won the Tour de France. The British cycling team was so bad that there were even some European bicycle manufacturers that refused to sell bicycles to them because they were bad for their brand. And then David Brainsford was appointed to the British cycling team to sort out the performance of the cyclists. What Brainsford did different to everyone else is that he started looking for tiny improvements in every aspect of cycling. And by tiny, he was looking for only a 1% improvement in everything. He looked at the normal things like training and diet and performance, etc., and wanted a 1% improvement in each area. But then he took it to a different level. He went further. He wanted 1% improvement in small things like sleeping habits, like aerodynamics of the cycling gear, the bicycle seat, even the massaging gels he wanted an improvement in. Gainsford believed that the cumulative effect of a 1% improvement in all fields would have a huge effect on the performance of the cyclist. And he did it. And the effect was enormous. I think it outstripped everyone's expectations. At the 2008 Olympics, the British team dominated. They took 60% of the gold medals. 4 years later, at the Olympics in London, the Brits raised the bar that they'd set, and they went even further. They set 9 Olympic records and 7 world records. During that 10-year span from 2007 to 2017, British cyclists won 178 world championships and 66 Olympic or Paralympic gold medals, and captured 5 Tour de France victories. And it is widely regarded as the most successful cycling run in history. And it is astonishing to think that small improvements can accumulate and can have such remarkable results. It is so easy to overestimate the importance of one big defining moment and underestimate the value of making small improvements on a daily basis. We've been taught that massive success is a result of massive action. And we put pressure on ourselves to make some earth-shattering improvement that everyone will talk about. But in reality, improving by 1% isn't particularly notable. Sometimes it's not even noticeable, but it can be far more meaningful and eventually impact in everything in the long run. The difference a tiny improvement can make over time is absolutely astounding. What is interesting that what starts as a small win accumulates into something much, much more. As Christians, we have a record of Jesus inviting us to a relationship. Matthew records the invitation to a relationship that when we feel burdened or heavy laden and you just can't handle it, to come to Jesus. John records the invitation to a relationship with the assurance that Jesus will not turn you away. When you hear and respond to the invitation, Jesus will accept. Over time, we have expanded this invitation that we read about. Over the centuries, we've come up with the term, come as you are. You don't think that you have to sort something else or something out in life. Come just as you are. Don't think that you've been asked to do anything more than as you are. Thereafter, you will find these gentle little changes happening in your life, small steps as you become more and more Christ-like. Jesus changes our hearts in small increments sometimes. Sometimes it's not even particularly notable. Sometimes it isn't even noticeable, but becomes meaningful and deep over the long run. This applies to all of us. Small changes in our relationship with God, small changes in the good we take into the world around us. If we keep making these small changes, we'll find that over time we add it up to something meaningful, something big that changes in the world around us, just because we decided to do something small. May the Spirit of God show each of us how to make small changes for the better, small changes in our relationships, small changes in our behavior, and small changes in the way we treat others. And over time, may these small changes happen daily. And over time, this will have eternal consequences. Until we meet again, God bless.